From big multinationals to small enterprises, spanning the fields of commerce and trade, IT and BPO, international relations and finance, law and justice, advertising and entertainment. Their size and operations may vary, but they have one thing in common: the language they speak, the language of the working world, business English. You may think it's a language you already know. After all, it's a language you have learnt all your life. But that English just may not be enough in the world of work. From a simple task like writing an email to a complex task like taking part in a business discussion, you need more than your everyday English. You need business English. Business English, the ability to communicate in English with clients and colleagues. Business English, the ability to transact in English in an international business environment. Business English. Without it, it's not exactly business as usual in the corporate world.
Ability to communicate in English has become the universal and essential requirement for employment. As a principal of the college, I have had several interactions with my friends from the industry, who always says that many of the graduate employees are incapable of writing a precise note or summarize the proceedings of a meeting, prepare a business report, or capable of having a professional interaction, even basic etiquette that is required for the workplace. Even English literature graduates who can talk Shelley and Shakespeare for hours together lack many of these communication skills.
People today talk of lack of jobs, they talk about lack of opportunities. Not true. Enough and more jobs available today. The problem is getting the right skill set. We may get people highly qualified professionally, but what actually matters at the end of the day is their communication skills.
I've always taught my class, so I was pretty sure that I would get a job just like that. I remember my first interview. I had rehearsed answering questions in front of the mirror 1,000,000 times. And my dad even bought me a brand new shirt just for the interview. But after all that, my interview was a real flop. I thought it was just bad luck and the next one would be better, but it wasn't. I went for interview after interview, but I just couldn't seem to get the job. Finally, one of the interviewers was kind enough to tell me that I was a great candidate except for my communication skills.
Being part of recruitment, when I look at hundreds and hundreds of CVs, we hardly get time to look at them. And then we just sift them according to what we think they could be good in, especially as far as communication is concerned.
I come from a small village. My father is a farmer and was very proud to send me to the big city to study in a college. My English wasn't very good, so I had problems understanding my lessons. Even writing my assignments was difficult. But the thing I hated most was when I had to stand up in front of the whole class and talk. I was so scared that everyone would laugh. I wished I could speak like my friends because their English was so good.
Let's face the facts. Good business English skills are no longer an advantage. They have become an absolute necessity. Your subject knowledge may be excellent, but without good communication skills, you are simply not hireable. Now that you understand the importance of business English and communication skills, how are you going to equip yourself? What steps are you going to take to prepare yourself for the world of work? The answer lies in 3 little words: Business English Certificate, or BEC. BEC is an internationally recognized qualification in English provided by Cambridge ESOL. Cambridge ESOL is a department of the University of Cambridge in UK, one of the world's oldest and most reputed institutions. Cambridge ESOL is the world's leading provider of international English language qualifications. It has been providing assessment solutions for the past 150 years. Cambridge ESOL tests are taken by 3 million English language learners across more than 130 countries. All Cambridge ESOL examinations are aligned with the levels described by the Common European Framework for Language References. Thus, the BEC has the advantage of brand Cambridge. Did you know BEC is recognized in 8,500 companies in India and abroad? BEC is recognized in 135 countries. BEC is officially offered by 169 colleges in India. BEC is a unique assessment of the 4 vital skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking skills. BEC is available in 3 levels: BEC Preliminary, BEC Vantage, and the BEC Higher. These levels range from beginners to advanced. You can choose the BEC test that matches your level of English language skills and needs. As a student, you may fall into any one of these categories. You already possess excellent communication skills. Even if this is true, how will you prove this to a prospective employer? Your communication skills need improvement. If so, how are you going to improve it? The answer to both these questions is BEC. BEC not only helps you improve your business English skills, but it also provides a proof of your business English and communication skills.
In 2001, the management of Stella Maris College made a landmark decision to introduce BEC as a part of the curriculum of the first year BCA students, which helped to establish this ambitious venture of having BEC replace the Foundation English course.
So the moment we look at a CV where it says BEC certified, we look up and we say, we managed to get the right candidate, because BEC is valid, it's standardized, and we know that we are really getting a person with good communication skills.
I told you about my first interview. Now let me tell you about my most recent one. This time, I didn't bother getting a new shirt because I had something better. An international certificate, the BEC. Well, I finally got that dream job in an MNC.
BEC. 3 small letters in your resume, but one giant leap for your career.
After taking the BEC examination, our students are a transformed lot. I was able to see a perceptible change in their personality, in their confidence level.
Ever since I took the BEC, my English skills have improved, and along with that, I've got something I've never had before: confidence. I'm no longer afraid to open my mouth and speak. I found my voice through BEC.
BEC is recognized as a proof of what you actually know in terms of language skills, rather than what you profess to know. Increase your employment opportunities with the internationally recognized Business English Certificate. Enjoy worldwide recognition as a BEC holder.
From my perspective as a trainer, I find that students who have undergone this training program emerge with higher confidence levels and enhanced communication skills. BEC makes the transition from college to the workplace a smooth and easy experience. BEC is an opportunity no student should miss.
With BEC, I can interact effectively at the workplace.
With BEC, I can negotiate skillfully.
With BEC, I present my projects and ideas powerfully.
Today, BEC is recognized by more than 8,500 employers as an authentic benchmark of business English and communication skills. Companies also view BEC candidates as proactive, since taking the BEC indicates the drive to improve one's communication and business English skills. Registering for BEC is very simple. Candidates can fill out applications that are available at any authorized exam center or directly from the website www.cambridgeesol.org. All candidates will receive a handbook or CD-ROM including sample tests and the syllabus. Preparatory books for reference can be collected at the nearest exam center. Sample papers, previous question papers, and handbook can also be downloaded from the Cambridge ESOL website. Unlike other annual examinations, BEC exam dates are stretched across the calendar to give the choice and the flexibility to write your exam at your pace. Candidates can attempt a mock assessment to understand where they stand and then choose from the 3 different levels of examinations. With options like C-BEC, Computer BEC introduced to simplify examinations, getting assessed is as easy as deciding to. Put pen to paper without fear. Let your communication be clear. Learn to listen and understand. Take the world by the hand. Find your place on the corporate world's center stage by giving yourself the BEC advantage.